Vitality wards. SK will want to try clear that out, and we're now on Baron watch. Which team will be able to create an opportunity to start it? And which team is going to look for that pick and throw absolutely everything?
To push out, because, well, you've got a 3-item Jax on the side lane who's nearly level 18. Let him just do the job on sides.
Yeah, and right now, it will be Perks looking to match. Level 17 teleports available for both players. Steps forward, the members all in that top half of the map. Now trying to just push that vision line forward. Vitality have the opportunity to start Baron, to force a play, force SK towards you, and Dagda, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, trying to get the TP out of from Irrelevant, I think, but already...
That's going so quick, that's going so incredibly quick. Nature's Grasp is thrown on inside the pit, it's stolen! Marcoon manages to get the Baron! Now he's stuck with 4 members. Vitality, and he concedes his life. But the Baron is secured by SK Gaming.
TP'd in, Irrelevant is still on the bot side. He's going to be able to get the towers. SK, they want to try and get as much as possible out of this play.
They're trying to push it. The tower is secured there by Irrelevant. Now he's trying to group up with the rest of his team. 3 members in the mid lane. While Photon as well as Bo were inside the base. Marcoon steals the Baron.
I don't know why Vitality tried to hard commit to the play though. You didn't need to try and force the Baron. You wanted to try and get a TP from Irrelevant. So then it makes it a little bit easier for you to actually play off your vision in this top side. But they just pull the trigger. Perks even TPing in early, and great steal from Marcoon means that SK now have control of this game.
Okay, 35 minutes in, we're at 3 or 4 items. I want to talk about this. Was just Vitality fully committing to the Baron, burning it down so quickly. And in the burger flip, Marcoon comes out on top.
And I mean, you know this is about to happen, right? Because we already said SK, they have a great position here to actually go for these. So fantastic steal from Marcoon, and the rest of SK, they just need to run away. They don't, as alarm buffs, you're in great shape. The fact Perks even TPs in ahead expecting SK to try and fight that means that you just get that bot lane tower for free as well, and now you have such a good position for SK to try and push in these waves to make sure that fight. Look for that dragon that's in 1 minute and 20.
And with that 1 minute and 20 until the next potential fight, do you think that the composition for SK is going to be enough to stand up to Vitality? Who do you favor in the 3-4 item space? As Photon will get that powder keg onto Certus and continue to step forward. Third one will not connect. So yeah, scaling, and where do you lean towards with the current itemization?
It definitely comes down to execution. I mean, Photon, absolutely massive, as you can see already with the items that he has. He's going to be in a good spot to be the big carry, but if it just comes down to raw DPS, it's going to be Exekick and Certus who are able to find those fights. So if Photon bursts out multiple members, fantastic, Vitality can follow up, but in a drawn-out fight, SK are favored.
I'm going to keep my eyes on those powder kegs, as it's SK starting a fight. Nature's Grasp is out. Marcoon is headbutted away. Cannon Barrage trying to split up. Exekick who eats a gigantic barrel, and multiple members of Vitality forced away by Irrelevant. The zap from Exekick picks up a kill onto the support and the engage, followed up from the Cocoon. Certus is in a little bit of trouble, but the backup is there. They force Perks out. They force Neon away, and Perks dives into 4. The heal is gigantic, but it's Exekick that finds yet another kill, and Perks is dropped for a triple to Exa and SK.
The extended fight goes to SK. Photon couldn't get in a position for the barrels, and SK find it. And they don't even care about the dragon. They're going for the end quick shot.
2 members of Vitality alive. Neon and Photon standing against 5 members of SK. Have they done it once again? Have SK bounced back from a gigantic deficit in the early game, and it looks like at the final pressure as Baron has now timed out.
There's no Baron. As you say, Photon can clear these waves, and SK are too low. They have to find something here.
Well, the Nexus turn. Bo gets jumped on with a Nature's Grasp, and Certus throws out the petrifying gaze, but it's dodged by so many. Cannon Barrage rattling across. SK, Exekick finds a kill onto Bo, but Neon is dropped as well. The zap goes out, it's gigantic. SK have done it. SK have got the numbers advantage. They've got the kills to their name, and despite the fact that Photon gets one back. It's SK with the gigantic advantage.
This needs to be the biggest barrel of Photon's life, but I just don't see an opportunity for him. Already you can see Marcoon looking to zone away, making sure that he can't do any damage to this minion wave as it starts to move forward.
Starting to be hammered away. The next inhibitor with turret will be taken out. The super minions will need some time. Look at the minimap in that bottom lane. These last minions can be cleared out quickly by Photon if he can get the barrels down. But the first one is dropped. He manages to at least drop them, and several of them. And underneath the turrets will now use that GA. Starts to resurrect. The next turret's dropped. SK have done it. SK will take down Vitality in game one.
The first seed from the regular split will fall to SK in game number one. Wasn't the best of starts for SK, but apparently that doesn't matter to them. Another win from a huge deficit for SK.
What a turnaround. What a game. And what an interesting start to the series. That Elise had so much influence and impact in the early game, but it did not manage to scale. It didn't manage to match what Maokai was doing once we got to those late game fights.
And I think that was kind of the composition that we saw coming through from Vitality, right? You're looking at a Silas, you're looking at a GP. This is a comp that can work well if you can get control over side lanes, play smartly through your 1-3-1, but if you're just going to